AC refrigerant for $19.99. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa Know-How. Napa Know-How. At participating Napa Auto Parts stores while supplies last. Offer ends 7/31/19.
Hepatitis A is a highly contagious virus which can cause liver disease and can be deadly. The best way to protect yourself is by getting vaccinated. So talk with your doctor about getting the hepatitis A vaccine. Because this disease is very contagious, wash your hands often and don't share drugs. Also, don't prepare or handle food for others if you are ill. Anyone can get hepatitis A from an infected person, but some are at higher risk, including those who have been homeless or recently incarcerated, drug users, and men who have sex with men. People with chronic liver disease can become more severely ill with hepatitis A if infected. If you think you've been around someone with hepatitis A, contact your doctor as soon as possible. Stay safe from hepatitis A by getting vaccinated. Find out more at michigan.gov/Hep A outbreak. A message from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services.
Whether it's a job interview or a first date, Lady Jane's in Washington Township will make sure you look great for whatever's on your plate. Get precision haircut, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment for just $14. Lady Jane's on Van Dyke, just off the 26th mile across from Target. It's wicked awesome.
What are you waiting for? It only takes an hour for you to have your child's heart screened. Get your kid's heart checked at the Ernst Cardiovascular Center at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak. Details at 971theticket.com. 97.1 The Ticket would like to remind you that when you text the ticket, standard text messaging rates apply. 9:50, 97.1 The Ticket. Tigers will open up the second half tomorrow night against the Royals. You can hear that game right here on 97.1 The Ticket at 8:15. There is a game tonight. Major League Baseball resumes tonight, 8 o'clock. The Astros take on the Rangers on ESPN.
Hey, Jamie, Keith Law has updated his top 50 prospects list. Keith Law, of course, the prospect guru of ESPN. So it just came out about an hour ago. Keith Law's mid-season top 50 prospects update.
Now, do we know what has changed or not? Meaning, like where a guy used to be and where he is now?
Some of them. For
Okay.
instance, the number one prospect is Wander Franco of the Tampa Bay Rays. He says he came into this year at number 3 behind Fernando Tatis Jr. and Vlad Guerrero Jr. both from the majors. So they're not on the list. At number 10 of your top 50 is Casey Mize.
Was he? Maybe that's a different list.
Yeah, different list. Let's see.
Okay.
Also on the list, down at number 34, the number one, your heart's beating, excuse me, number 31 is Matt Manning.
Okay. Pitcher.
And then 37, so that's 3 of the top 37, Riley Green.
Really?
Yes. He was the 5th overall pick in the draft, with some teams viewing him as the top high school hitter in the class. Florida prep outfielder has a sound swing, very quick hands with potential hit for average, with real power down the line, enough to profile as an above average regular in an outfield corner, which is where he's going to end up. He hit well enough in 9 Gulf Coast League games. The Tigers just bumped him up to advanced short season Connecticut.
Okay.
Pay any attention to that stuff. 3 out of the top 50 is certainly better than what we've had in a long time.
It is. The concern, obviously, is how far away Riley Green is. And, you know, are we going to be obsessing about Riley Green the way we kind of did 20 years ago about Cameron Maybin? You know, instead of just, or even going back to, like, Juan Encarnacion. It's like we're waiting and waiting and waiting. And by the time they get up here, he goes from 37 to 47 to 50.
Who will have a greater impact in our lives? Riley Green or Philip Zedino? Zedino will be here quicker.
Zedino will be here a lot quicker.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, the other question is, how does Steve Eiserman feel about Philip Zedino?
Right.
Which we will probably never know until we see how he handles it.
But look, Yep.
So you probably should. You know what I mean? That's when you draft that high.
Not this early. Especially out of high school.
I guess I don't know. I don't follow Keith Law's list that much. Yes, it's encouraging based on where they used to be.
Yes.
But it's not exactly a reason to get too excited. What did you make, by the way, of, I don't know if you read, we didn't really talk about it. Tony Clark, the former Tiger and player rep, was very critical over the All-Star break of Major League Baseball's inability to market the young players. And he said that Mookie Betts should be a household name. He didn't blame Mookie, he didn't blame the Red Sox, he blamed Major League Baseball for not promoting Mookie more.
I think he has a point, but it goes away when you talk about Trout.
Because Trout chooses not to be marketed as much as he does. Yeah.
We've been saying for years, they don't market their stars, especially their young stars, like other sports.
But it's really basketball, and to a lesser degree football, right? Who really market. I mean, it's basketball, and part of that is just because of their tie-ins with the shoe companies and the sports drinks companies and everything like that. Like, I just think more and more we've got to come to the realization, and we always talk about this when it comes to television ratings, that baseball is such a regional sport. So a kid living in Detroit, while he knows who Mookie Betts is not going to be a huge Mookie Betts fan, the way he is like to be like a Steph Curry fan or Kevin Durant fan. Because the Red Sox just don't even watch the Red Sox as much.
Right.
They're on TV a lot because of the Red Sox, but people just don't watch national games the way we did in New York.
No, because we didn't have interleague play. We didn't have an ESPN show.
One or two games a week.
Right.
We had like 1 or 2 Tigers games a week, and then the NBC game of the week on
Exactly.
Saturdays.
It was a big deal, even back, especially a home game being televised.
Oh.
Right. Like, obviously, not a home game, but still, maybe Sunday afternoon. Other than that, no.
Yeah. We have like, I remember when the TV schedule would come out for your favorite baseball team, they'll be broadcasting 30 games this
Yes.
season.
Cool.
30 of the 162 games will be on TV.
Yeah. Now they're all on TV.
Yeah. And again, it would go back to what Mookie Betts was. Does Mookie Betts put himself out there? Does the agent put himself out there to get promoted and buy all the products and everything else? I don't know. I still think it's not incumbent upon Major League Baseball. I think they try, but they market more like the game and the kids. I do think they've embraced modern baseball. I don't think baseball used to rely so much on like old time tradition and stuff like that. They seem to have moved away from that stuff.
So he said, yeah, I watch it on K-Line for hours I can.
Yeah, that's why I want it. That's why people liked it so much. Also, as Tony mentioned, the real high point in Detroit sports yesterday was Brent Brown going for a
Bruce Brown.
Whatever. Why did I write down Brent?
I don't know.
He's the coach of the Sixers.
He went
Bruce
against
Brown.
us.
Yeah, I'm guessing Bruce Brown. Well, Brent Brown was not coach of the
Probably
Sixers.
not.
Bruce Brown, 11 points, 14 rebounds, and 10 assists for the Pistons in a summer league game.
The third triple-double in the Vegas Summer League since 2004, Alonzo Ball.
Yeah. Great. Maybe the other 2.
Right.
Okay, so he's only the second player.
Right, third time.
Yeah. I feel like there's been an inordinate number of things written about Bruce Brown since the offseason has begun.
Yeah, he looks like the starting point guard. He's working on his shot.
Working on his shot.
Well, this is basketball's version of spring training. Again, we get training camp too, but
No, but I mean, I understand that, and I understand like filling time and filling newspapers and filling websites.
especially this week with
But it does feel like it's a lot more Bruce Brown than anybody else.
but Sekou hasn't played.
That's true.
That's part of it. Kyrie Thomas had a really good game the first game, and that's really it because Jordan Bone, I think he signed on Tuesday and played yesterday.
Yeah.
13 points.
Yeah.
It's summer league, and they get. It's another thing. The NBA, for some marketing, whatever you want to call it, they get decent ratings for this. There's, granted, not every game's gonna be like that, but Zion's debut, they had 19,000 people watching a summer league game
In Las Vegas.
in Las Vegas.
Yeah. Well, I can see being in Las Vegas, as people always are, and looking for, heading over to the arena for a couple hours.
By the way, we missed the big story today. Discipline was the big 3. Did you see that story?
Your boy, Lamar Odom.
Lamar Odom, Jermaine O'Neal, and Barry Davis have been basically kicked out of the big 3, and Glenn Davis has been suspended for like screaming.
Big baby.
Yeah, big baby. Threw his jersey in the crowd and stuff.
Discipline.
Let me tell you, Ice Cube's running a tight ship.
That's right, man. He doesn't allow it. All right, Carson Anderson coming up next. Gator is here. Gator, how are you, my friend?
All right.
Yeah, you good?
I missed out on the picture.
You want to see it? All right.
Change your name whatever you want to do.
Okay.
I'm not gonna twist anybody's arm.
So Heather showed him the picture of a beach or a car door.
Yeah, if I never heard that was a car door, it's a beach.
Of course,
Of course you would. But now can you see a car door in there? Because Heather can't. Heather's also never heard of cotton.
No, I totally can't. And I was so shocked.
Yeah,
It took me like 10 minutes.
It took me 2 seconds to look at the bottom
Really?
and see if it
Because-
was
Yeah.
I wasn't, when I hear car door, I'm thinking like the full door. Like to me, that's the frame of the car,
Heather, I'm a man.
not a car door,
And we notice
right?
these things about cars. I don't know.
I never heard you pegged as a car guy.
I actually think a lot of things to watch the car shows.
Do you really?
I do actually.
Actually, I saw this Twitter question yesterday. Somebody said, if you could only watch one network for the rest of your life, including all the shows that aired already, so you could watch reruns or something like that, what would it be? And somebody quickly answered, the Food Network. I was like, it wouldn't be the Food Network.
Well, it's in my heavy rotation,
Oh, but it's in my heavy rotation as well.
along with HGTV.
Yeah.
But so is ESPN and HBO.
Right.
And,
ESPN, they'll be going back and watching classic games and current games as well.
yeah, but HBO, you get all the coaches.
I do think we have a record number of people in the studio right now. We have like 15.
Set a new record.
What's the fire hazard? Yeah, Doug, you walked in. You walked the all-time record.
Number goes up again.
What's coming up on the show?
Well, we'll recap some of what Avila had to say to you.
Also, Doug, congratulations. You made it to the Sweet 16 yesterday. In advance for you, but you did it.
Who did I lose to?
You lost to me.
What was you?
When I said that,
So you want to repeat that in front of all the audience?
no, something about wiping after
right.
day number 2.
Okay.
You kids out there, you always make sure you wait.
And even though it was a better seed, Valenti and everybody was upset. Everybody wanted, because you started to get some momentum in these tournaments. That's what
Big
happened.
blow.
Yeah. Cinderella story.
Yeah.
Became the nation's darling.
Exactly.
All right, Alavila sports and stuff.
Yep.
97 won the ticket.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. The radio.com sports station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
It's a travel day today for the Tigers, who will be headed to Kansas City later this afternoon for tomorrow night's opener of a weekend series against the Royals. No official word yet who will get to start in Game 1 for the Tigers. The candidates include Matthew Boyd, who hasn't pitched since the 4th of July, or Jordan Zimmerman, who last pitched on July 5th. Casey Mize's second rehab start at Single A Lakeland, a pretty short one, after he threw 32 pitches in just 2/3 of an inning last night. During an appearance earlier today, right here on the ticket, Tigers GM Alavila explains why the decision was made to pull Mize.
We took them out because, we have a philosophy in the minor league that if you have one particular inning that's stressful and that the pitch count goes up, we'll pick the pitcher out and we'll avoid the stressful situation.
Mize, the number 1 pitching prospect in the Tigers organization, was still able to throw 2 simulated innings in the bullpen after being taken out of last night's game. A day of celebrations ended on a high note for the women of Team USA Soccer, as they were named the Team of the Year at the ESPY Awards last night in Los Angeles. Earlier in the day, Team USA's win at the World Cup was celebrated with a parade in New York City. Here's Team USA co-captain Megan Rapinoe in a speech to the crowd following the parade.
This is my charge to everybody. Do what you can. Do what you have to do. Step outside yourself. Be more. Be better. Be bigger than you've ever been before.
From the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Tony Ortiz. For more, go to 971theticket.com.
Lay out and let them take it.
Peter Anderson.
You've got this gaping hole between your legs. There's just venting things down there.
On 97.1 The Ticket.
Proud of Tony. I'm proud of Tony.
That's a great job. You nailed Rapino.
Unfortunately, I had a setback earlier today.
Did you Rapino it again? Come on, man. You
Yeah.
can't be dropping Rapinos again.
I'm sorry. So I had a setback, but I'm back on the track.
Ish. When I hear that soundbite Tony was playing, it reminds me of a quote from one of my favorite professional wrestling quotes, and now I'm afraid I'm going to get I know the quote, I'm afraid I'm going to attribute it to the wrong wrestler. I believe it was Cowboy Bob Orton, senior, I guess? No, it was junior, Bob Orton Jr., that said, win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
I gotta tell you,
Maybe Dick Murdoch, one of the two, I don't know.
listening to that Rapino soundbite, I'm like, is she running for office? Like, it sounded like she's making a It's like she's running for office. And I'm like, man, this day and age, why not?
I got that impression too. I thought I was the only one.
Thank you. Tony, thanks.
Vote Rapinoe.
Okay. So,
Rapinoe dropping in the poll. I like Rapinoe better.
do you?
I do. Fix these. Thank you.
All right, so the highlights of the Al Avila conversation with the guys. Not a ton said.
What?
Well, let's recap the most important stuff he said. First of all, trade deadline's coming. We all know that they have minimum 4 guys that are drawing interest. Matt Boyd, Shane Green, Nick Castellanos, Joe Jimenez, in no particular order. And of those guys, I think the most likely to be traded is Shane Green. Maybe I'm wrong. I would say it's Green. But whatever. Trade them all, please, for lots.
Well, I would think Green, Castellanos, because he's a free agent at the end of the year. But maybe Castellanos more so because he's a free agent, because they've been so loud about it ain't happening for Nick here in Detroit anymore. I'm surprised it's taken them this long to move him. But I think the Tigers gambled that he was going to have a pretty good first half of the season, so they would drive the stock up. And he's had a very mediocre first half of the season. He's come on as of late. Last couple of weeks, he's been hitting the heck out of the baseball. But unfortunately, it's not like he's been hitting well over 300 the whole season's power.
No. But anyway, with the trade deadline coming, our calls coming, here's what Al Avila had to say.
I would expect interest in our pitchers. They've done very well. And I think, and I obviously, I've been in contact with a lot of PMs. Nobody's been overly aggressive, but I think it's because just the timing of it right now. I think I'll know more coming out of this weekend coming up as far as how aggressive guys are going to be.
Nobody's been over aggressive. He'll know more this weekend. I find that intriguing. I don't know what it is about this weekend necessarily. I feel like the All-Star break without games, a lot of time for people to talk. I don't find that particularly encouraging. I'm not discouraged either necessarily, but nobody's been overly aggressive yet.
I think it's probably accurate. Don't see other teams making deals, it's just not happening yet. But when you only have a one trade deadline, I imagine there's going to be a fury of conversation that takes place over the next couple of weeks. There has to be.
So, yeah, and one of the most fascinating things to ever see would be a Hard Knocks trade deadline show. If you were to put GoPro cameras in the upper right corner of the office and have everything mic'd up, that would be, for honestly, almost any team, I'd be fascinated how these calls sound.
I agree. I would love to see that. Everyone would love to see that, but GMs don't want you to see that.
No, players
Nobody
don't.
wants,
Agents
no, nobody wants you to know the secrets of how negotiation works.
Well,
why some guys are better than others.
They don't want to know also who almost got traded. Yeah, we're willing to get rid of him.
Right.
And then they don't, and they're like, no, we'll keep him.
Hey, man.
Sell the guy. We're still good, right?
I was watching HBO the other night, and you guys tried trading me?
So, man. Anyway, there was that from Al Avila. What about the pitching that's on its way to Detroit? The cavalry, which will be here someday. Here's what he had to say about all their pitching prospects.
Created, pitching acquisitions. Not all of them always stand out very well. And so that's one thing we feel really good about is that homegrown pitching that we think we have really high-end guys, and that'll help us compete obviously for a long time.
Well, I mean, the highest of the high-end guys is considered to be Casey Mize. He came back and didn't have exactly a stellar outing, although all I cared about was hearing he threw He threw hard, and he experienced no pain.
He didn't throw accurately. Nope. Walked a couple guys and gave up a hit in less than the inning's work, but just as long as he's pain-free, that's fine. I think he's just letting it go and seeing what's there, and you fine-tune it the next time out, or next couple times out.
Yeah. But he was clocked at 95. That's the good news. And after he was pulled out of the game, he threw 2 simulated innings in a bullpen. And so that's good. That's good. And look, man, all I care, that's a health thing. That's a 100% health thing. Results be damned. How did he feel when he was over? 248-539-9797. We got open line. So there's some of what Avila had to say. Gator, a publication put out a list of a player every team in the majors should target at the trade deadline. That, of course, includes our Detroit Tigers. We'll tell you that player is not Kyle Tucker, although Kyle Tucker is, watched him a little bit last night at the AAA All-Star game.
Yep.
And he's not skinny, but he's kind of skinny.
He's wiry. He's got power.
But I also had the thought while I was watching this is what I'm reduced to. I'm watching the AAA All-Star game and wondering when is Kyle Tucker's next at bat.
See Castro's base hit?
He did.
I did too.
Yep. So the Tiger representative in the AAA All-Star game, the International League versus the PCL. All right, so who's the guy that the Tigers should be targeting at the trade deadline? We'll tell you today at 10:18. It's Carson Anderson, Open Lines. Come up at 10:50. Interesting Detroit Lions stuff. You want to know what's going to happen this year?
Do I? What on earth? That is odd size. That's
like a coach's play chart menu.
Where the hell did you get paper like that?
Made it happen. That's how I got it.
Oh my, you know people. Huh?
What's going to happen with this Lions season? 10:50. We get to that. 97.1 the ticket.
Berkeley's become a real popular place to hang out, and one of the reasons why is Patrick Chase Irish Pub. Patrick Chase is a great place to meet up with your friends and enjoy awesome food, and the drink specials they have are fantastic. Patrick Chase hosted a wedding recently, and it turned out great. So if you've got a wedding or any size event that you need to book, Patrick Chase is your place. Let them do all the work, and you can just rest easy. They can also bring all that great food to your event. Here or there, let them do the work, and you just get to sit back and enjoy your guests. Live entertainment on Saturday night. They've got Moonshine Stew at 8 o'clock. Food special this week is the Bangers and Mac. Oh, delicious. Trivia, they've got it 3 nights a week. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at what Metro Times calls the best trivia bar in Metro Detroit. Sunday, best brunch in town. The food is amazing. They got bottled mimosas as well. And be sure to check out all the great new drink specials they have on the website. Like them on Facebook, follow them on Twitter and Instagram as well. And visit PatrickChaseIrishPub.com for all the daily specials and happenings. Come to Patrick Chase in Berkeley for great food, great service, and always free parking around back. Because any day of the week is a great day to go to Patrick Chase on 12 Mile in Berkeley.
I'm Adam Helfman from HireItDone.com. If you're in the market for a brand new roof, now's the absolute best time to buy because the prices have never been lower. For the best deal on a roof that doesn't leak, just head to HireItDone.com.
Business owners and professionals face special challenges in divorce court. In addition to everything else going on, they have to contend with allegations that they are earning more than they are, coupled with claims on their business or practice itself. Attorney CPA Joe Cordell, an effective defense often hinges on sophisticated strategies relating to income tax projections, business valuations, spousal support claims. Clients with assets depend on their divorce lawyer's skills in these matters, and that's why it's so important to hire someone that has those skills.
The attorneys at Cordell & Cordell work to help men protect their financial interests, particularly in the face of complex asset division. Contact the domestic litigation firm of Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Detroit area attorneys, a partner men can count on. 313-465-1999. Online at CordellCordell.com. That's CordellCordell.com. Offices in Troy and Ann Arbor. Don't just trade in, trade up.